Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Now, today we're going to be playing by ourselves, and we're going to be playing Bulbasaur in Pokemon Blue Randomizer. Now, I have an image of Venusaur here because I have a rule that allows me to evolve Pokemon if evolution is possible and if I want to. Yesterday, we went with that rule, and even though we added the weakness of Fighting type to Poliwrath, it was actually helpful to have the extra stats. Anyways, today we have Venusaur, or Bulbasaur. I have updated the moveset to reflect the levels we will actually learn moves. So I was going to pull all of Bulbasaur moves, or I was going to pull all of Venusaur moves, but then I got to thinking, that's not going to be helpful. So what I did was I went to Bulbasaur, I grabbed all of the moves up to level 16, then I went to Ivysaur and I grabbed all the moves up to level 32, and then I went to Venusaur and I grabbed the rest of the moves. So these will be the levels we will be learning these moves at. Venusaur is a Pokemon where I actually don't know what I'm going to do. So Venusaur can be both a special or a physical attacker. It's got growth, which it learns naturally, so naturally it could be a special attacker. Now, it can learn Swords Dance by TM, which I have to find. So I could go with Body Slam. So it's not really set in stone which way we're gonna want to play. Also, if you guys don't already know, Razor Leaf is an automatic crit rate move. So we will always crit, therefore negating growth. So, interestingly enough, we could end up finishing this run with 2 grass moves. So the first grass move would be Razor Leaf for battles where we're going to have a tough time on the first opponent, and the second one could be Mega Drain where we have time to set up our growths. So I'm predicting the final moveset to end up being Growth, Sleep Powder, Razor Leaf, and Mega Drain. So all grass moves except for Growth. It's going to be very weird having that moveset. Actually, now that I think about it, that's not a good moveset. I really should consider grabbing Body Slam, if I can, of course. Like, as you can see, we only have Tackle available us via level up, so we have to find the other moves. Takedown, Double Edge, those have to be found. You can't just get them. Bite is useless. We're not going to teach Cut. So really all we're left with is to take down, Body Slam, and Double Edge. So there's not a lot of choices to go off of. We might end up having Tackle on our moveset for a very long time. Now, I can't think of too many Pokemon that double resist grass moves. I do know that Gengar will double resist grass moves, but if we have an automatic crit rate move like Razor Leaf, or we have all of our growth set up with Vine Whip, with Mega Drain, we can offset, essentially, the double resistances. So, this one's going to be a play-by-ear run. Like, if we end up getting Body Slam, there's a good chance that we might end up ditching one of our moves. Obviously, we're not going to ditch Growth or Sleep Powder. Those are going to be the only things that are going to help us to win this run. So we'll have to ditch, unfortunately, either Mega Drain or Razor Leaf. So that'll be a decision we'll have to make when we get to the league. I imagine we're probably going to keep Vine Whip on our moveset the entire game. But it really goes down to when we want, because we can teach Mega Drain or we can teach Body Slam in this run, depending on if we get Body Slam. If we don't get Body Slam, we'll just hold on to Mega Drain till the end of the game. We use Mega Drain when we get to the Elite Four. You know, everything plays the way we wanted to play. If we don't get Body Slam, then we just leave everything alone and we upgrade Vine Whip to Mega Drain. So this one is a real play by ear. Unfortunately, I just realized I have to hit the restroom before we start, so enjoy cat cam, I guess. Alright, I'm back. And hello, Cole Daniels, Speedrunner, and Boss Dominus. Welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for showing up every time. Okay, so, get rid of the 9 resets. Probably from some typing before stream. Okay, I think we are good to go. Unfortunately, the cat is not necessarily fully in frame, but you know, she can't be looking down forever. Alright. Let me get rid of the rankings here so that way I can see game hook. Alright. I am ready to go. Hey all, good evening. This is the starter I was choosing, playing red blue before. So, as a kid, I had you know that guy on the playground who was like, well, clearly Charmander's the best starter to pick. There's no other choice. You can't pick Squirtle, you can't pick Bulbasaur. I was that guy. In fact, I never even picked Squirtle as a starter for a very long time. In fact, when I got Pokemon Yellow, which is one of the Gen 1 games I played the most, no, sorry, the second most, I usually ended up using Blastoise and Charizard, never, ever touching Bulbasaur. In fact, I think I always taught Bulbasaur Cut, you know. So, I have never given Bulbasaur any respect since I played. As an adult, however, who has played Vileplume and Victory Bell now, multiple times, I can tell you right now that Sleep Powder Growth, very, very underrated. It will allow you to beat anything, which is pretty good. Teaching Cut? Yeah, right. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Oh, and for anybody who wants an update on how the Gen 2 randomizer is going, Speedrunner and I, yesterday, we played a full playthrough of the randomizer, and we both finished, mind you, with some help from each other, so it wasn't, like, perfect, but we'll probably do a few more of those runs, practice runs, to get the hang of things, because there's a lot more going on in that run. So, what do I mean by there's a lot more going on? Alright, hold on. Let me name our guy. I'm naming it King Seed. It's kind of like a LeBron James and Pokemon reference. You know, he's like the king of, like, you know, all seed Pokemon, all grass Pokemon. He's pretty cool. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay, well, we're going to lose to, apparently, Jinx. Back to what I was saying. So, the Gen 2 randomizer has got this thing where you have the badges randomized too. So, based on what badges you get early and what HMs you have available, you could just straight up not be able to do certain portions of the game. And there's a lot of going back and forth, because at some point, you know, we might end up having no other option but to do this one check. That's going to take a while. However, we can't do anything else until that check is done. So sometimes we even have to go back and forth between Kanto. Didn't I give Oak's Parcel? Oh, crap. Okay. Anyways, sometimes you have to go back and forth between the two regions just to do one check. So, you know, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. It's going to take a while of learning. Also, another thing that's kind of annoying in the game is you do a lot of backtracking between the two generations. So, for instance, you could get the SS ticket really early, which will allow you to do the Johto and Kanto gym leaders. you get the rail ticket early, which will allow you to go between the two areas. So there is a lot that can go on between the Gen 2 randomizer. And right now, as it sits, we don't have the comprehension and the know-how to just be able to just do everything. So let me go ahead and pick up some Pokeballs here. I actually don't think we're going to need the full 12. I mean 11. So what do I mean by I don't think we're going to need the whole 11? I think we're going to be defeating a whole bunch of, was it Horsey? Yeah, Horsey on this route. We're also going to catch some Pokemon while we're here. Okay, well, they're less Horsey than I thought. Okay, let's try something maybe we can defeat easier than Horsey, possibly on this route. This is one of the problems with starting with a weak Pokemon. If we had a Venusaur, we could probably just go straight to Viridian Forest, no problem, but because we have a Bulbasaur, we have to train. Back to the Gen 2 randomizer. So the back and forth is quite a bit more annoying than you would expect. And it means that you have to go back and forth and you have to think. So another thing is some of the Kanto or some of the Johto badges are actually quite required, which adds a whole new of difficulty on their own. So what do I mean by required? I mean, so let's say for instance we managed to get okay. This is another unforeseen side effect. I did not think that Pokemon would be able to just not allow me to run away. So we're going to need to train close by. But yeah, so it's going to be a whole learning process. It's not going to be simple, essentially. Oh look, it's our big brother. It's level 2. 59 experience. I mean, that's pretty good for a level 2. You know, I probably should have considered catching it now that I think about it. But yeah, so there's just going to be so much going on with the Gen 2 randomizer. It's going to be legitimately just hard to think of everything, because we have to, not only do we have to memorize all of the items, which there are just a few more items actually. We have to memorize where the items are, and we have to memorize the badges that go with them. And if you guys are thinking, oh, well, there's only a few badges you're going to need to memorize, you also need to keep in mind that Gen 2 has Whirlpool and Waterfall. So there's 2 more badges we have to memorize on top of what we're currently memorizing. So it's a whole process. You know, we have like a whole bunch of time before we end up finishing the majority of the Gen 1 Pokemon. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. But yeah, so that's just kind of where we are right now, as far as the Gen 2 randomizer is concerned. Wow, man, I get Vine Whip at 13. That is kind of high. Alright, Boss Dominus is playing Overwatch, which, you know, it's nice to have things on the side monitor. When I play games like Resident Evil 4 Remake, my second run, I usually put streams on the second monitor too. So I definitely can relate. Wow, we are just so weak. The Pokemon on this route are just annoying. Tackle is not a fun move to play with. Yeah, I really like streams. I especially like the smaller streamers because you can interact with them better. The bigger streamers, they generally can pick and choose which comments they want to reply back to, and if they're playing like a party game, like a lot of the streamers that I like to watch, they play with like 8 people in a party game, then they don't pay attention to their comments at all, which is fine. I mean, you know, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, hopefully we get some better training here. We just need to get past this trainer with a Spearow. Oh wait, Spearow's got Peck. Ooh, okay. Let's start with a Growl. Okay, Starmie. Probably one Growl, I would imagine, is a good starting point. And he missed a Leer, that's good. Ooh, and I got a crit, that's good. And I missed a tackle, so... And I missed 2 tackles, and then got another crit. So we have an 8% chance to crit, so we got 2 of those 8% chances, and we managed to hit 2 of the 5% chances to miss. I'd say there was a pretty crazy amount of luck involved right there. Oh, beautiful. So if you guys don't already know, Lickitung is one of the best Pokemon. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is Gen 1. I don't have to beat them up. I can just throw the ball. Lickitung can learn Cut, Surf, and Strength. So now all I need is a Flyer. Ooh, Lickitung has got some defense on him. Little chunky boy. Yes, I do plan on getting Vine Whip before Brock. That is basically mandatory. I am not going to be able to beat Brock with Tackle, especially if he manages to have a Pokemon that can be Rock type. On the bright side, the leveling up is not too shabby. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen any Flyers yet, so we don't have too many options available to us right now. Hopefully we can catch something in Mount Moon that can fly. Yeah, I like Bellsprout too. After playing Bellsprout, doing a Bellsprout video, Bellsprout, you know, it's underrated. I just kind of wish I did Bellsprout like a solid. And so the week I was doing the Bellsprout video was the week that Scott's Thoughts came out with his Bellsprout video. So he gave me the knowledge that I played the run wrong. So what do I mean by that? So Scott figured out that even though Solar Beam is a 2-turn move, it still is 3 times as strong as Mega Drain. So it allowed you to jump a lot of hurdles early. So like for instance, Agatha with her Gengars, if you put her Gengars to sleep and then use Solar Beam, you are going to do some pretty nice damage. Whereas with Mega Drain, you're just chipping away. And also, I think Solar Beam's got okay amount of PP. So generally for those 120 damage moves, you have like 5 PP. I think Solar Beam has 10, if I recall correctly. Oh, what am I doing? Grass moves resisted by flying types. Oh, at least I wasn't hit by a sand attack. Ooh, nice. Free win. Just a slow free win. But at least after all that time training, Brock was easy, so we can move on, which is going to be fantastic. Just fingers crossed there's no ghosts. So if we come across a Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, we're going to have a real tough time getting by them. We have just Vine Whip, and if you guys don't already know, Vine Whip has got 10 PP. So it's not like we can do much with 10 PP. Especially if we are constantly being confused and hitting ourselves. Oh, Dragonite, that's fantastic. It is also flying type, and for some reason, I used the worst move on my list. Can Bulbasaur learn Bide? You know, everything can learn Bide. Do I want to teach anything Bide? No. If we lose right here, I will definitely consider starting with Leech Seed. Wow, these are some pretty good Pokemon against... Well, I guess Gloom is not necessarily great, but, you know, it's pretty resistant to Vine Whip, which is pretty good for it. And apparently, I just keep missing tackles all over the place. Like, we're not talking about fully paralyzed, we're just straight talking missing. Well, that was lucky, and now we're going to get ourselves the Ivysaur. Next move is at level 22. But it's nice to have that stat buff. And we're only at 1 reset, so we could definitely afford to make up ground because we haven't been having to replay battles very much. Cubone, nice, nice. And Geodude, perfect. Easy battle. Alright, let's go to the 2 Pokemon trainer. Speedrunner has gotten me accustomed to doing the 2 Pokemon trainer. It's not something I typically did. Even in my solo runs, I generally battle the 4 Pokemon trainer, and it's usually because there's just more XP available on the 4 Pokemon trainer. But in this game, there's just so much available XP in the wild that it just seems ridiculous to consider using a 4 Pokemon battle. Wow, okay, so we just barraged all over the place. Okay, and then a crit. Okay, well, not going to win that one. It was a long one. But at least we saved, so we don't have to do that other battle. In fact, you know what? Let's just not do that one at all, because I think it's coded to just straight up use confusion, or hypnosis, like on the first turn every time. Okay, disable. Fantastic. No ghost type, please. Blastoise, okay. You know, that would have been good if we didn't have small problem with Vine Whip. It doesn't have withdrawal yet, so I guess that's, you know, something I have going for me. Good, good. Venomoth, still, you know, actually we were going to use Tackle anyways. No Poison Powder because we're Poison type, so that's just a free win. And Vine Whip on Slowbro is nice. So, 4 Pokemon, more XP, and slightly easier. And honestly, a little faster too. You know, so sometimes Executor is just one of those Pokemon that's like a real troll. Because, I mean, Executor is pretty much one of the, is a Pokemon where it's coded to start with Hypnosis and then once you're asleep, use Barrage. Ooh, okay. Well, nothing we can do there. We would just not be paralyzed, I guess. So the barrage battle just takes forever. And there's not much I can do about it. We're not going to have enough HP for Magmar at this rate. So we have to manage to get 4 attacks off before being hit by barrage. Or sorry, oh, and it's only got Ember. And it gets a crit. Perfect. Okay. So fingers crossed that he just uses Petal Dance. Yeah, we don't have growth yet, so not much we can do about that, but eventually we'll get growth. At least Vileplume used Petal Dance, so that's going to give us a fighting chance against Magmar. And we're not going to be able to get burned either, so hopefully we can get lucky here, and he gets a crit. Feels bad. Okay. There's not much I can do. I mean, I can't use Growl, so because they're only going to be using Petal Dance and Acid. I guess technically Growl would work on Acid, but he hasn't used Acid yet. 24 HP I don't think is enough to get past Magmar, even without a crit. I think we need at least, what, 32 HP and no crits, is what I'm guessing. Also, Stun Spore will allow us to go in with, or if we don't get hit by Stun Spore, it'll allow us to go in and be able to hold up a crit if we can. And we got a crit ourselves, so that worked out. Okay, so that was quite a bit harder than it needed to be, but generally, oh, wow, okay. Well, I don't need it, unfortunately. I need something with Fly, and this is not yellow version, so we can't learn Fly off of Charizard. Generally, I want my first Pokemon in my party to be Pokemon that I can reliably use my HMs quickly, so that's why I'm not really catching other stuff right now. Do I plan on using the deadly combo of Leech Seed and Toxic? No, I don't. I know of the combo. I am not a big fan. Oh my god. Swords Dance is the first one. Oh boy, we're locked in. We need to get Body Slam. Okay. that just made the run real interesting. Also, that just made it so the harder battles can now be solved a little easier. PP up. Sweet. I mean, to be fair, we're almost 20 minutes in already, so it's not like we're going to get a good time. By 20 minutes in, we should already be kind of like doing the SSN stuff. Like that far into the game. But, you know, we're still fighting for like a middle ground time. Parasect. I don't know if we have a Pokemon that can use Dig yet, so we'll go ahead and grab Parasect. Nidoqueen does not learn Fly. We need something that learns Fly, please. And then I can start catching other stuff. Please. Growlithe does not learn Fly. Also very resistant to all of our moves. Raticate does not learn Fly. To be fair, there's like, what, 12 Pokemon in the whole game that learn Fly? So it's like, if you can't get Fly early and you're going to be using a lot of repels later on in the run, it's going to become a problem not having a Pokemon Fly, because you're going to start not finding Pokemon very often. Oh, that sucks. Wow. Okay. Well, that was lucky. Okay, I had a full restore, but I chose not to use it, so fingers crossed we can get past this battle. Dragonair. Okay. Swords Dance it is. Leer. 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 Okay, well, that worked out real well. We have 192 attack. I'm going to go ahead and say nothing is going to be able to stop us. Alright, HMO5 and Coin Case. We'll go ahead and take HMO5. We're not going to teach it anything. We have the only cave that's dark in the game memorized, so we don't really need it at all. But, you know, HM is HM. Body Slam, please. Nope. Double Team. We'll go ahead and give it a shot or two to find a Pokemon that learns Fly in here. And come on, just one more. Nope. Okay, no Pokemon that learns Fly. All right, like I said, we're just gonna test each of the grass patches until we find something that has Fly. It became a real problem when we were doing the Butterfree run. So if we just, you know, test as many patches as possible, that will mitigate the chances that we don't get Fly later in the run. So, wow, that was a net positive turn, actually. We use Swords Dance, he uses Leech Seed, or sorry, Growl. That worked out real well. Oh boy. Memorize it in Gen 2. Memorizing things in Gen 2 is gonna be real hard. Okay. Wow, 2 missed tackles in a row. That is annoying. I mean, we got lucky there waking up from sleep so quickly, but it is Hypnosis. And Hypnosis should not hit that often. Alright. Use next defend. We'll go ahead and use a second Swords Dance. Perfect. That's about half, right? That was a crit. That knocked... You got a crit, and that made us do less damage. That's funny. Swords Dance, X Defend, Swords Dance. And... Okay, so we're about half again. Okay, so the crit didn't matter. I'm not sure what to do here. I'm using Swords Dance. I mean, setting up a third Swords Dance is not going to make a difference. I guess technically... all we have to do is really have him get a miss, which you'd think for a guy who's got a 60% accurate move on his moveset versus my 95% accurate tackle wouldn't be that hard. But our tackle is missing a lot more than their confusion is. Or not confusion, sorry, before their oh. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. We need just another level. Just like one level, maybe. I guess technically 2. If we want to do a little bit more damage. Not much we can do about the level, though. We might just have to luck into it. But I've already wasted enough time as it is. Just... no thank you. Sure, we can go ahead and take that down. 290 XP, that's pretty darn good. Ditto, okay, 87, not so good. Ekans, not so good. Alright, well, we're not getting something with fly, that's for sure. Alright, so I know the damage rounding threshold is level 23, but I don't know if that really takes into consideration Swords Dance. Because it's like, you know, being doubled up. Because I'm starting with one Swords Dance, that's for sure. So fingers crossed. We're definitely not going for a top tier time here. Most likely. Considering what our current time is. Oh, we can't confuse. That's really solid. And we got the 2-hit. Perfect. You see what I did there? I went perfect. And Persian is Persian. Aw. Growl. Nice. Nice. Well, she must not have very good AI. Bubble Beam wouldn't even have been too bad. If you look at the special stat there in the top right, it's 35. So Bubble Beam was definitely the best move to use. Oh, let's take a look. Do we need the bike voucher? We do need the bike voucher. Okay. Okay, Nugget. That's useful, I guess, because we're probably going to end up picking up some Carbos at some point. We're not exactly the fastest Pokemon, but if we can be the fastest Pokemon, you know, being the first one to use Sleep Powder. Oh. Are we going to have to do Bill? Oh. Okay, let's start with the Leech Seed this time. That is not a good place to have the Haunter. Luckily, it's using Lick this time. Unfortunately, we're hitting ourselves. Now we're paralyzed. At least we're still doing constant damage with Leech Seed, because apparently we can't hit it to save our life. Confused Ray. Miss. Fully paralyzed. We had 2 chances there. Miss and fully paralyzed with a 95% accurate move. Fantastic. I don't know what the chances are that Lick paralyzes. I actually think they're kind of high. I'm not entirely sure what they are. It's like, what, 35% or something like that? Second Pokemon Amistar. Good. Oh, wasn't a one-shot. Okay. So be it. Alright, we've got Dig. Go ahead and teach that to Parasect. Still no Flyer. 26 minutes in. Not great. Alright, it's fine. Maybe we can just forever skip Bill, which would be fantastic. If we just never need to go to Bill, then we will just be able to... Oh, and a rare candy. Okay. Chansey, no. Although I probably should have considered battling the Chansey for the XP. Horsey, no. Come on. Poliwhirl, no. Come on, Flyer. Okay. Okay, well, we gave it 3 chances. That's good enough. We'll try, hopefully, Diglett Cave. And or the route to the right of Diglett Cave. Great, we're doing the next battles without going first. That's fantastic. Persian. Seen a lot of Persians this run. Okay. Half of our HP. Okay, let's try it. Please, Ekans. Good. Go ahead and start with Swords Dance. And go ahead and go with some tackles at this point. We are slower, and we're getting para-wrapped, which is so unfortunate. And there's nothing I can do against it. 5. Wow. That is the second time this run we have had one of those obscenely close calls. T. Oh, good. Good. That opens up a lot. More importantly, though, it means that we can skip going through Rock Tunnel, which is something I'm very scared of, usually this early in the run. Yeah, that's always a possibility that we have to go through Rock Tunnel. Also, because I wasn't able to get a flyer, I didn't catch a lot of Pokemon up to this point of the run. So, yeah, not going to be able to do the Pokemon catching guys quite yet. Alright, and go ahead and pick up our 30 repels. So far, 30 has been like the magic number. I guess we're not going to move them all to the front. Normally, I move them all to the front. Okay, well, that's an easy Vine Whip. But unfortunately, Oak likes to tell us the perils of having the perils of using a repel in battle. Apparently, it's very bad. You don't want to do that. It's something that's not recommended to the faint of heart. So, we'll go ahead and heed his advice today, but normally I don't like listening to that advice. I usually try it once or twice. Unfortunately, Oak just keeps chiming in every time. Okay, well, cut. So, yeah, we need those Pokemon. And unfortunately, now there's no reason to go through the cave. I should just catch whatever I can. Catch whatever's at the cave, too. I need to memorize the Pokemon that I end up catching, so that way I don't end up doing them again. I don't believe I have an extra Pokeball. I remember not using an extra Pokeball knowing my Bulbasaur was going to evolve at some point. So we still have quite a few Pokemon to catch. I just caught a Kabuto. Luckily, that's an easy one-shot. Voltorb? Okay. I don't think there are 5 Pokemon in the cave, but I think there's usually about 3 different ones in here. Tauros. Okay, good. And we'll hit up the north of Viridian as well on our way to catching all these Pokemon, seeing as we need Cut. We might as well get Cut first, that way when we go pick up Cut the natural way, or when we go pick up the Cut from that guy, we'll already have Cut, and therefore we can check the old Amber and get 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, well, we just need 1 more Pokemon. That would be pretty convenient if we can get in the cave, but we've got 4 Pokemon already. Alright, let's... 1 more over here. We got Voltorb and... No, we already have a Lickitung. We've already got... Oh, there we go. Execute. Perfect. Get 2 bird stones at once. Yes, correct. I'm not sure that's the right way of saying that, but, you know, I know what you meant. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Cut. We'll go ahead and teach that to Lickitung. Oh, we apparently have 13 Pokemon. Wonder why. Okay, Lickitung. Alright, so now Lickitung has Cut. We can... Wow, we can just walk through all of those without the repel. That's awesome. Move the repels to the front. Repel. And... Perfect. Alright, we will go ahead and grab the old Amber first, because it's closer. Alright, what do you got for me? You have got the lift key. Okay, you know, that allows us to get the second check at the Rocket Hideout. We can then check the Giovanni area area, which means it's going to be really convenient for us to do that next when we use our T and the Poke Flute. Oh my god. We have got all the avenues available to us. We can check so many checks. So here's the plan. We're going to do all the free checks that are in Celadon. Then we're just going to go straight to Fuchsia, and we're going to do all the free checks in Fuchsia. That's the plan. Seems like a good plan. I will check out the Rockets place. I just kind of do that because it's kind of required, honestly. I know it's not actually required to do the Rocket place, but the Rocket place is relatively fast, and it's like on the way. Gold teeth. Oh, we have the gold teeth. Man, we could do everything. Oh, we have cut too. So if we manage to get fly as one of those items, we can beat Surge here. And if we beat Surge, we can then actually use fly immediately. Ooh, we are getting some major Kingler run vibes on this one. And then look at this. We can set up all 3 of our Swords Dance, so we are certainly not going to lose this one. I mean, I know we don't have the speed badge boost, but you know, wow, we're faster than Raichu. Okay, well, yeah, the crit did so little damage. Perfect. And you know what? While we're in Celadon, we should go ahead and do that other badge. There's no reason to need to use strength, but you know, it's just getting it out of the way so we don't have to do it later, which is convenient. So we can't unfortunately learn Psychic, but that's fine. We'll just walk right by. Let's head over to Celadon. Oh, and I just cleared up all the space in my inventory too. So first, let's grab the T. HMO2. Oh my god, this run just hit the gas pedal, like turbo speed right now. All right, let's move Doduo there. All right, let's go ahead and grab the coin case. All right, Super Rod, you know, they can't all be winners. Let's go ahead and grab the spot that's easily forgettable because we don't usually have fly at this point. And use the fly spot. And you know what? Now that we have fly, let's not walk all the way back to the rocket hideout. Let's just do the checks real quick. Also, yeah. All right. So it's just slower to walk back to the rocket hideout when I can just fly back here later. Charmeleon? No. Oh, you're faster. Oh, right, because you're level 30. Oh, no bike. No bike. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, we don't have all the checks, and I forgot. That's okay. It's no biggie. At some point, we could check the Super Rod, too. Because, you know, if we check the Super Rod, then we'll have all of the spots for... Oh, hold on. Okay. I believe you can dig out of this building, but my last point of dig was not this Pokemon Center. Okay. Now let's head over there. Let's check the moves in here. I'm not 100% certain on where all the moves are, but I know where a few things are. So we're going to go ahead and skip Double Edge because there's a mandatory battle for Double Edge. Alright, we'll grab the rare candy. That was an accident, but, you know, happy accident. Alright, there's also that. Okay, so there's a TM right there to my left. I forgot to save in front of this guy. For some reason, my brain just wants to stop in front of the guy and then save. Oh, he doesn't have Sonic... Ooh, I messed up Sonic Boom. In order to try and fix my Gen 2 Sonic Boom, I screwed up my my Gen 1 Sonic Boom. Ooh, okay, well, Sonic Boom's not going to be on the move set today, it looks like. Or, the overlay. So be it, no big deal. Alright, so we checked our one spot. Now we can go ahead over here. We'll go ahead and check the Nugget. It's not that far out of the way, it's a potion. Go ahead and check this. Max Revive, this one's a TM. No Body Slam. I don't know what 19 is. I'll check in a moment. There's an item right here you can get with no effort. I don't remember how many elixirs I have, which is why I'm checking all of these spots. I think I have 1. So, still need to make sure I get another elixir before the end of the run. Ooh, extra rare candies are always good. Need to keep in mind that I only have 9 vine whips. Ooh, okay. Perfect. Pidgeot, with no flying move. Alright, Swords Dance. I have got no... Oh, I have a potion as my only healing item. Ooh. Okay, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. I wasted the potion. No big deal. We can head back real quick. Not too big of a deal. You know, it's unfortunate. If we're a Venusaur, probably would have been able to tank some of those hits a lot better, but, you know, getting through this area is not that slow when you know where you're going. As I say that, I clearly don't know where I'm going, but I will get there. So that wasn't too bad. That was like, what, 30 seconds for a full heal and our Vine Whip's back? Not too bad. Charizard. Okay, well, it has Ember, but we're going to have to take the risk with Swords Dance anyways, because we got 3 Pokemon ahead of us. He hasn't used Ember yet, so that's good. Wow. Okay, well, it wasn't a burn, so that's good. Oh, Razor Leaf. Nice. Okay, well, unfortunately, we have to get rid of Leech Seed at this point. But now we have a move to use when we don't have growth set up. Still looking to get... Oh, I've got all my tackles set up, though. Okay. Fingers crossed we can beat him. Now that we have Razor Leaf, we should hopefully be able to beat him. Oh, Razor Leaf has got so much PP. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. Nothing I can do. If I had that potion, probably could have been considered to do his second and third Pokemon. Without the potion, not so much. And whatever, happens. Not a big deal. Just walk through the maze again. Like I said, we're not going for a god-tiered time today. After that time to get to Brock. Not beat Brock, get to Brock. Does anybody remember what lift key guy gave me? My overlay says it was probably the old rod, I think. Oh, guard specs. That would have been fantastic if you used that when I had low HP. Was my decision in vain? Poison Sting. So far, it's looking like I didn't need to heal. I just needed the luck to pan out. Okay, now I probably needed to heal. Okay. So be it. Alright, were you worth it? Were you worth it? Bike voucher. Yes, you were very, very worth it. And we can use it immediately. Alright, so let's go ahead and fly. Okay. Go ahead and grab our strength. Teach that to lick a tongue. Okay, and not cut. All right, while we're here, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Wait, hold on, heal first. While I'm in the area and I have the item space, we're gonna go ahead and do the one battle it takes to check this off of our list, as well as get the Pokeflute out of our inventory. Hopefully we get the bike, so we don't have to actually walk down this route. But so far, so good. Tentacool. Nice. Did we just not get a crit there? I guess technically Ivysaur's speed is not necessarily Venusaur speed. Okay. Now that we have Venusaur, though, we should be able to get the auto crit for everything. Alright, and we got Old Amber. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and fly. let's pick up the, what was it called? The card key. Now that we're level 32, we're about the same level as that Arbok on the 5th floor. Alright. Ooh, calcium. That's perfect. No. You guys saw nothing there. That didn't happen. See, yes, you can rewind, like, to cheat, and then you can rewind to stop mental errors. That happened to be a mental error. Nice. Okay, and we got ourselves the good rod. Not necessarily useful, but whatever, happens. Okay. Let's go ahead and face Erica, and then after we're done facing Erica, we can think what we're going to do next. Because now we kind of hit a little brick wall. So lift key, pokey flute, fly, super rod, old rod, rare candy, strength, old amber, good rod. Okay, so we've hit pretty much most of the bad stuff at this point. Okay. How's the run going so far? We are getting, like, god tier luck as far as drops are concerned. Unfortunately, the bike is holding us back. We might have to go to Fuchsia the slow way. But let's see. We have the card key, so we could go there. But other than that, there's not a lot of places we can go. We don't have the Sylph scope, so we can't go through there. And we are obviously going to ignore Bill because Bill is Bill. Oh, that sucks. You are real annoying. Okay, 3 hit myselfs. 4 hit myselfs. I know Razor Leaf is bad, but at this point, there's not much I can do about it. I tried to use Swords Dance. It did not go well. Anyways, after we get this badge, it looks like we're going to have to go to Fuchsia the slow way. Which is unfortunate, but you know, these things happen. Oh, and I hit myself again. Fantastic. Oh, and I hit myself for massive damage. Oh, he hit me with a screech, that's why. Did I find Body Slam? No, I did not, unfortunately. Okay, well, now we're just going to go ahead and try and beat her using Razor Leaf. This is the problem with using grass moves, is because not all the grass moves are going to be good. Unfortunately, no amount of setup is going to make this better, but, you know, crit rates are still good. We're confused 100% of the time, so, you know, that's annoying, but at least we're able to get through. Wow. Okay. That was a crit ember. Okay. Should I get takedown? No. No. Never. Never will I consider takedown. I would consider... I'd consider getting rid of Swords Dance before I consider takedown. If we don't end up getting Body Slam, by the time we learn Growth, we're just going to learn Growth, and we're just going to keep it at that. We learned Sleep Powder at 55. Wow, that is high. But yeah, at this point, it's a first come, first serve. If we get Body Slam, then we'll get rid of Tackle. If we get Growth, we'll get rid of Growth. Okay, well, this sucks. This sucks so much. Like, why did it have to be a Golbat? Whatever, we can come back. We don't need strength that badly. I just wasted, like, what, 4 minutes on Erica, and the luck is not going to get any better. So, yeah, let's not and say we did. Oh, wow, I did not know you can go by that woman. Anyways, fly. And plus, we're saving time by not having to walk to Vermilion. So, there is that. I believe there are, what, 3 mandatory battles on our way to Fuchsia? Alright, so Repel. Because we haven't beaten Koga, we can't fly, or sorry, we can't surf yet to get past anybody. So if we walk on the right side here, not here, here, we can ignore one battle. Staryu, good, because I forgot to save, so that's important that it's a bad Pokemon. Razor Leaf, oh, we fell asleep. Oh, and it has Confusion. Oh, and it just got rid of Razor Leaf. Ooh, this is just an amalgamation of bad things. Okay. Oh, crit. Holy. I cannot believe that just happened, but okay, whatever, so be it. Ponyta. Not a lot of room for error. Okay, no room for error. Okay. Boy, again, only grass moves really biting us. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, this is going to end up being Venusaur's downfall, is it just, its move variety is not very good. Why? Why? Great, Pinsir. Okay. I missed a Razor Leaf. It's 95% accurate. Fantastic. At least Dugtrio is faster than me and didn't use Dig, so we have that going for us. Save? Yeah, I never saw sort of this coming. Neither did I. Oh, and we have a pretty decent level lead, too. You would think that even being resisted, Razor Leaf would be slightly better than this. Oh, a burn. Fantastic. That's... Well, you know what? That just counteracts Swords Dance. We're just not going to use Tackle, I guess. It's not like it slows us down, and if we take down all the Pokemon in one hit, it's not really much of a hindrance. Alright, so we go around her. We make sure to hug this corner. Alright. Straight down, then to the wall. Hug the edge. The only hard part about this is making sure you go slow, so you can reliably walk around everybody. I think there's a move right there, but I don't remember what it was. Alright, we have some room in our inventory, so we'll make sure to talk to everybody. Dome Fossil. I know it's going to hopefully have a chance of being a good item. SS Ticket, okay, you know, that's not the item we were hoping for, but you know, it's okay. And we want to dig from this location. Koga will hopefully have a chance of being easier than Erica. Plus, we actually need to be able to surf with Koga, whereas we can only need to use strength when we make it to Victory Road. Alright, so a few easy items to pick up here. We'll make sure to pick up the move that's right here. And it happens to be Teleport, not useful. Nugget. Alright, and we got TM33, which is Reflect. Okay, we still have where Double Team is, but it's not looking good for our dear Body Slam. Well, that's Mega Punch. I'd love to see how in the world we're going to be able to punch. Oh, we got the bicycle, you know, a little too late for that, but, you know. You know. Oh, so we were never going to be able to grab the bike. It wasn't at Bill's, that's for sure. Oh, we double resist my Razor Leaf. Okay, Swords Dance it is. Oh, you double growled me. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't badge boost anything other than defense. Oh, Twin Needle. I have a 4 times weakness to Bug. Interesting. Okay. Do not set up on Beedrill. Make sure to be fully set up after Beedrill. Alright, we'll go ahead and set up Swords Dance here. And luckily Rapidash doesn't have Fire Spin yet, so that's a plus. A little surprised I didn't finish it off with those tackles. Oh, I missed a tackle. That's, you know, fantastic. 360 defense. Not enough to take down Machamp in one hit. Or Nidoqueen. Fantastic. Already need to heal again, too. Can't dig out of this gym, so got that walking to do. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we only have one more battle between us and Koga. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, I've been noticing a lot more Pokemon resist grass moves than I imagined. I mean, to be fair, I did know this going in, that grass is the worst offensive typing in the game due to how many Pokemon resist it. But, you know, it is a little crappy to see it in action, just how bad grass is as an offensive move. And unfortunately, I'm relying on grass moves. Okay, that's good. Raise a leaf, thank you very much. Blastoise, for once, not a problem. Normally, in our last several runs, Blastoise has been one of the biggest pains in the game. Today, not so much. Today, in fact, I would even call it a pushover. Starmie with Toxic. Alright, for once, Kogo's actually easy. That doesn't happen too often. Okay. Unfortunately, there is not a lot left to go. So let's go ahead and fly. Oops. Over back to Celadon and try and get that win versus Erica. Dude, I've just taken... You'd take takedown, but the thing is, so it's a 50-50 for me. If I don't get takedown, it's not a big deal, because I'll just teach over Swords Dance with growth. We get growth at 43. Alright. One Swords Dance. Supersonic Miss. Where was that earlier? Alright, and go ahead and use that tackle. And Ember does not affect us. Okay, now we have to do a little bit of thinking. We have a slight problem. Well, it's not a big problem, actually. So, here's the rationale. We are going to go here. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, do I? I don't have Surf yet, do I? I don't. I do not have Surf. Okay, well, let's take a look at the list of items here. Cut, Bicycle, Fly, Old Amber, Lift, Key, Silph Scope, Pokeflute, Strength, Super Rod, and Secret. Oh gosh, oh no. That means Bill has Surf. Ooh. On the bright side, we're level 39. I've done every check except... Oh, no. Well, okay. Oh, the SS ticket. The SS ticket. Okay. Okay, we'll do the SS ticket. Right, right. Don't want to waste our time going for Bill if Surf ends up being on the SS ticket. Yes. So, so the rationale here is there aren't a lot of places left, and we still have not gotten Surf. So Surf has to be in only a few spots. One could be here. And the other is... Oh, hold on. Let's check Body Slam while we're here. This guy should hopefully be one-shots, right? Level 18, even resisted. Perfect. That's a nice thing about high crit rate move. It allows you to do battles easy. Oh, that's Solar Beam. Solar Beam's pretty darn good. That was not a waste of a trip at all. We'll take Solar Beam. Let's see. I don't have room. Yes, I was looking at that. I'm like, I don't see any space. Sure, Super Potion. So be it. I also don't have room for Cut. TM21. We want that. Toxic. We'll get rid of Toxic. TM40. I don't know what that is, but we need to hit up a spot real soon. Why am I saving? I don't need to save. It's Skull Bash. Okay. So Solar Beam. So Solar Beam is going to be the new, let's see. Solar Beam will be the new Vine Whip at the end of the run when we have Sleep Powder. Oh, that could have been annoying if it hit that Hypnosis. Thankfully it didn't. Jinx on 2 of the rivals teams. Alright, what do you got for me? You have got Sylph Scope. So now I have the choice between Bill or Silphco. I have no other choice but Bill or Silphco. That, not fantastic. Cell. Alright, Thunderbolt, Mega Kick, 3 Nuggets, Revive, Max Revive, Seismic Toss, Teleport, Reflect, Mega Punch, Skull Bash. Alright. I'm going to go for the Pokemon Tower for the simple fact that it's higher level Pokemon inside. No other reason. Just because Bill is just such a waste of time. At least in Silphco, all the battles that I'll be doing, I'll get the XP. So it's not like the worst. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. They both take about the same amount of time. So it's not a big deal. Plus, I actually get the heal in the middle of Silphco. And Silphco's got those 1 Pokemon trainers. Whereas everything on Bill's route has got multiple trainers. We already have Strength. Strength was at the bicycle shop. Bill has, so either Mr. Fuji or Bill have Surf. There's no other place it could be that I can see. All right. Max Elixir. Ooh, okay. That's good. I don't know if there's any TMs in Pokemon Tower. But I'm just kind of picking up stuff, hoping they're rare candies. But I have like 4 or 5 rare candies this run. So this run is already going pretty well compared to the last run, where I managed to get, I think, 3 rare candies the whole run. Which is, you know, okay. It's certainly better than nothing. Guard Spec. Unfortunately, you do have to take down Gyarados, and Gyarados does resist Razor Leaf. Alright, and these guys have a bunch of Pokemon each. Still no Body Slam. We are level 42, so we are 1 level away from growth. So, what move am I going to be using that's not Tackle, then? Sleep Powder. So yeah, that's about it. We are going to grab Growth here, because we didn't get Body Slam, and when we get Sleep Powder at 55, we will use Sleep Powder. Yeah, we'll upgrade Vine Whip. Now that I think about it, we don't need Mega Drain at all. So I was gonna upgrade Vine. You know, we'll just teach it now. It's got more PP, and you know, it has the upside of healing. Because we're not going to have it on our final move set, so we'll just teach it now. Now that we know we're using the growth strategy. And we're oh, there it is. We picked right. We picked correct. Sweet. We got Surf. Teach that to Lickitung. Not. Okay. You know what? I actually kind of am happy it's right there. So let's go ahead and fly over to Pallet. Oh, we don't have the secret key yet. Oh no, please tell me we don't have to go to Bill's for the secret key. No. Okay, well, the Pokemon Mansion will be faster than Bill's. So we'll do the Pokemon Mansion real quick. And if we do get the secret key, we're going to want to do Blaine. So we're going to heal here. Also because we want to heal. But also so when we dig out, we manage to get. Alright. Oh, we can also check for Body Slam here, but we don't need it anymore. Just for shits and giggles. TM10. Oh, that was Double Edge. That actually would have been pretty useful. That would have actually had to make me consider keeping Swords Dance Overgrowth. And luckily, I did not have to make that decision. TM9. Oh, there's Takedown. Calcium. Item Finder. Oh, that means Bill does have it. Oh, Bill. Bill. Why? Why you gotta do me like this, Bill? Alright, bye-bye Dome Fossil, bye-bye Essus Ticket, bye-bye Rare Candies, bye-bye Helix Fossil, bye-bye Bicycle, bye-bye Sylph Scope, bye-bye Elixir, bye-bye Full Restore, bye-bye Surf, and bye-bye Item Finder. Okay, well, that sucks. We tried to ignore Bill. Bill cannot be ignored. Bill asserted his dominance, saying, "You cannot skip me, for I hold one of the most important items in the game." Luckily, Razor Leaf has got 25 PP. It can hit anything. And at this point, it could probably be a Gengar, and I'll still one-shot it with Razor Leaf. So, do your best, opponents. Do your very best. I was trying to think in my head. I have the ability to use Surf. I wonder if I can surf past any of these trainers. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's stones or there's like barriers in the way. You couldn't walk to the right if you wanted. That would have been nice if Bill had any skips. Like, how cool would that be to go back to Bill later and be like, well, I could just go ahead and surf my way through. That would have been cool. But unfortunately, they got these big structures in the way. Watch there be Body Slam right here. I mean, we're picking up the items anyways, because why not? It wasn't Body Slam, and this guy's got one Pokemon. It was Explosion. Well, we're not going to pick up this item, but watch. This item was probably Body Slam. Knowing our luck. Okay, well. Just have 2 more trainers left. I believe this guy's got 2 Pokemon, and I believe the last has got 3. If Bill doesn't have the secret key, I will be flabbergasted on where to go. So I guess I'll take a look at the list here. We got Essus Ticket, Flash, Item Finder, Cut, Bicycle, Fly, Old Amber, Lift Key, Sylph Scope, Pokeflute, Strength, Super Rock. Yes, this is the last item. Unless there's a gimme item I missed. I took the gimme items off the list because I figured I would not forget about the gimme items. So he's got to have it. This is the last spot in the game. There it is. Okay. We're not crazy. We should consider skipping these battles and doing the ones in Giovanni's gym. We do need to do some training, so we have to pick and choose where the training is. Didn't when you predicted he had the secret key, weren't there only like 3 items left? So you had like a 1 in 3 chance of being right. It's not like you predicted it at the beginning of the run. Okay, well, so Blaine, assuming he doesn't have any fire types or ghost types, should be pretty easy. Oh, Electrode. Holy crap. Electrode's moveset was messed up. So that Sonic Boom error, oh, that caused a lot of errors. Oh, I need to fix Sonic Boom like tonight. Wow, and this Ninetales just crit machine. Okay. Fire Blast. Fire Blast Magneton. That's interesting. Oh, is Light Screen a psychic move? Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, my whole display was messed up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but even my badge boosts in the bottom left weren't displaying properly. That's alright. All we had to do was fill up our Mega Drains and nothing could touch us. Alright, now we still have Sabrina. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and fly to Saffron. Unfortunately, we cannot do Silphco. Or sorry, we have to beat Silphco, which is incredibly unfortunate. Because if you think about it, we have the ability to skip Silphco if we could have skipped it. On the bright side, we do get to skip everything else in Silphco. But it would have been nice to have skipped everybody. But that's alright. Electabuzz. You don't have any good moves. So let's go ahead and growth all the way up. What's the worst you're going to do? Set up Leer. Oh my god. Look, guys, our defense is -6. -6. We have 30 defense. We just got a crit. A crit absolutely gave him a shot at winning. Oh, that's funny. The crit is what we are rooting against. Actively rooting against crits. 15% crit rate. The Dodrio really could have screwed us up. I think the Dodrio may have crit itself, and if it didn't crit, it probably would have taken us down. Alright, well, I figured one growth would hopefully be enough. Razor Leaf. Oh, Hypnosis. It doesn't have Dream Eater. Its best move is Nightshade. Mid-tier Gengar blows. I don't know if you guys are looking at its moveset here. Unfortunately, Gengar didn't beat us. We beat us. I don't know if you guys saw what just happened, but we had basically full HP, and we did nothing but hit ourselves. Yeah, so Gengar didn't beat us. We beat us. However, what Gengar did teach us is we should consider setting up all of our growths here on Ninetales while we still can, because we are going to be using Mega Drain. Okay, well, we have the choice between our 3 Mega Drains. Oh yes, Mega Drain for the win. Perfect. That guy being hard is kind of funny. You know, that guy is like one of the hardest members in Silphco constantly. Like, I kid you not, that guy is so problematic in so many runs. It's quite disturbing how good he is. It's like they keep on giving him good Pokemon in every run, even though they don't have to give him good Pokemon in every run. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll gladly, you know, take it. It's not that big of a deal right now. And he didn't hit us with a Psychic, which is good. I didn't even know that Hypno naturally learned Psychic. I thought Hypno naturally learned Dream Eater. Unless it's both. Can anybody else confirm? I mean, of course, you know, it's normally a Nidoqueen, and normally only the gym leaders get static moves. So, I mean, of course, it does learn Psychic. I'm just curious when it learns Psychic. I didn't realize that's one of those moves that Hypno naturally learns. I mean, I'm excited to do Hypno at some point in the future. Hypno is awesome. Hypno is so awesome. You know, we're slowly learning that Ninetales sucks. If you take away Fire Spin, which has nothing to do with Fire Spin being good, but more to do with Fire Spin being annoyingly trapping you because you're slow, then it sucks. Oh wow, I probably could have done that without the growth setups, but you know, growth setups are fine. Now, I would like to get to level 55 before we make it to the league so I can get Sleep Powder and ditch Tackle. It does not appear that I will be able to get Sleep Powder. Yeah, I'm probably going to get to like, what, 52 after doing all this training I'm about to do in the gym? So, 52. I could use my rare candies. Yeah, I think there's a good chance that I'm just going to use the rare candies before Lorelei, no matter what. Wow, that was a crit. Okay, that sucks. 4 times weakness to Leech Life. If we lose, we're gonna go ahead and use growth on the next try. Didn't lose. Okay, well, you know, I am fine with that. Unfortunately, I have to walk all the way back, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal to walk all the way back. I'm more worried about the rest of the trainers, though, because the rest of the trainers could have a Pokemon just like Parasect. Victory Bell. You know, it's kind of like Parasect. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Looks like it will try and poison me, though, which is not going to do it any good. Sleep Powder. I forgot that it learns Sleep Powder. I should have known that it learned Sleep Powder. It learned Sleep Powder like level 20 something. Like 22, I think. Like real early. Ooh, that is not a lot. Or mega draining. Okay. At least the next one should hopefully be easy. Oh, the next one's going to be easy no matter what. It's right on. Fantastic. Okay. Well, did not need to set up those growths, but whatever happens. Okay. I think one thing is definitely for certain. We're going to try and before we enter the league, we're going to make sure to pick up Mimic. So I don't foresee us needing Mimic, but we're probably going to teach it over something in the champion if we end up running into a wall. Because we do have Sleep Powder, and we're probably going to outspeed everything in the game at this point because of all of our EVs. So odds are we should be able to win off the back of Sleep Powder pretty much no matter what. So I'm not really worried about the run being too hard, but Mimic will allow us the freedom of being brick walled to get out of the brick wall. Not a lot of trainers left. Not even level 52 like I thought. Or 53. We need to get to 55 for Sleep Powder, which is really high. I don't know if you guys have watched me play Vileplume or Victory Bell, but both of them, Vileplume and Victory Bell, get Sleep Powder like stupid early. Even their counterparts get Sleep Powder real early, like Glue Modish, as well as Bellsprout Weeping Bell. So it's really one of the few grass types that gets Sleep Powder late. It might be the only grass type that gets Sleep Powder late. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, he got a crit. Okay. I should have considered Mega Drain, but I didn't. That's alright, though. We finished off all the trainers. Not exactly ideal, but we got the job done. Did not get to 52, though, but it looks like we will get to 52 after Giovanni. Unfortunately, we're going to be, like, right in the middle of a level, so we'll definitely try Rival 6. And hopefully we level up right after we beat him. And then we only need, like, one rare candy. Alright, Nido King. Not bad. Oh, I think the poison type resists grass. Okay, well, we're going to want to set up our poison stings on... Yeah. Sorry, set up growth. If we lose. Yeah. We definitely wanted to set up growth. Feels bad. Luckily, it should go for Ember the majority of the time, I think. Okay, well, that was a crit, and so be it. That's fine. No big deal. We'll get reset, and we'll go ahead and set up all of our growths at the start. Should not be that much of an issue. In fact, it'll make the whole run easier, because then we can just Mega Drain all of everything afterwards. So, Poison Sting is not something we're weak to. Horn Attack, Thrash, also not that big of a deal. So, we should be solid. We got our 6 growths, and we Mega Drain all of our HP back. Unfortunately, we got a crit, but it's not a big deal. We didn't get poisoned. In fact, we might have wanted to get poisoned. So if we had gotten poisoned, then we won't be burned by Charizard. But then again, burn is not that big of a deal either, because we're not going to be using Tackle. We've already set up 6 growths. So, boy, I'm not really sure what could be problematic. We have run out of Mega Drains, though, so now Razor Leaf is just based on our base regular special. Okay, well, that worked out. Perfect. Unfortunately, we're pretty much exactly where we were before, but just one level higher. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make sure to pick up Mimic. Need to pick up the Pokédoll first. See, the run hasn't really felt hard, particularly. Oh, whoops, no. Okay, well, so the run hasn't necessarily felt hard in any way, but the simple fact that we cannot, let's see, that's Solar Beam, cannot, like some of the battles where we lose, it takes forever to lose. So, they're long. The battles just happen to be long, and that's just unfortunate side effect. It's not Venusaur's fault, particularly. It's just partly Venusaur's fault. What vitamins? You know, while we're here, it is a good call to pick up some vitamins. Looks like we can pick up 4 Carbos. If you can tell in the bottom right-hand corner of the left-hand corner of the screen, we can pick up 3 Calcium. All right. So, as you can see, it's going down as I use the vitamins. And that's just some math based on some of the stats I could display, but the stats would be way too long on the screen. So we're not going to worry about that. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up nothing else. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick 2 irons while we're here. We need the rest of the money anyways. So we don't need attack because we're going to actually get rid of our only attacking move. And as you guys probably know, HP is usually pretty worthless. All right, so fly. Back to... Oh, no. Got to pick up Mimic. The whole point of that visit was to pick up Mimic. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and pick up the hidden... Oh, it's Max Ether. Wow, that was convenient. So if you guys don't know, that is normally a nugget. All right. Oh, I forgot to save. That's really inconvenient for me. That's okay, though. Oh, wow, I didn't even heal either. Luckily, it's only going to spam agility, so we can set up all of our growths easily. Oh, we can't use growth because we don't have any Mega Drains. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. I was going to say we badge boosted. Unfortunately, the badge boosts are gone. But looks like his Pokemon are not much of a problem so far. I mean, the worst thing it could have done was paralyze us there. Ice Punch free. Okay, well, nobody could have predicted that. I'm going to go ahead and add a reset to our count. And I'm going to rewind all the way. Like I had saved. I'm telling you right now, I don't deserve that reset. But you know what? It happens. And you know what? That's a special occasion. Normally, I don't use the rewind feature. Normally, I just kind of, I have to punish myself, for being stupid. But, I don't deserve that. It was a 10% chance he was going to win. 10. No. No. I don't accept that. It's fine. The real time still kept going, so it's not like it was that bad. Ironically, though, if we had been paralyzed by the... Oh, that was a nice side effect, I realized. We took less damage from the Thunder Shock, and we took less damage from the Ice Punch because of the growths we set up at the beginning. You knew it was going to happen. I know, right? It's just one of those things. Oh, guy doesn't save. Very uncharacteristic for him. And then the most crazy situation happens, Stuff happens. Whatever. I think when we make it to the league this time, I'm going to deposit all my Pokemon. It always takes forever for it to go through that at the end of the game. And we are absolutely not going back. So, strength. Oh, and it's the third slot on our move thing. So it's going to take an extra second or two to use strength over and over. On the bright side, we have like a million repels. Don't need to worry about that. Didn't have a very unlucky time. So if you guys are wondering why I have so many repels, it's because some runs you do not pick fly up. So you have to backtrack through Diglett Cave. You have to backtrack through so many places. And it just so happens that you're buying 30 repels allows me the affordability to not have to go buy repels later in the run, which is another error that I am preventing in the future. Like, Speedrunner doesn't know it, but he's already lost a run in the distant future from now. He will forget his repels, and he will lose because of it. We just don't know when it'll happen. It might happen 30 runs from now, but it'll happen. I wonder if he heard me. That would be funny. It's these minor errors that stack up. Like one of the runs, a lot of the runs, I don't pick up Mimic, and that ends up being a problem. All right, and oh no, not that one. We have a lot of space in our inventory, so we can actually just grab all of the items we want, and they'll pretty much be at the bottom of our list. All right, we are going to pick up the 5 rare candies, pretty good. 2 full restores, PP up, 2 elixirs, nice. And I think there's a max elixir in here too. There it is, max elixir. Okay, so PP is not going to be a problem. Buy our full restores. Oh, I clicked no by accident because I'm an idiot. Okay, well, we're good. Unfortunately, we don't have sleep powder, but we will probably get sleep powder, or we will immediately, after losing, use our rare candies. All right. Oh, it has explosion and self-destruct. You know what? Using growth powers up our defense. Oh, it's only going to spam light screen. That's awesome. So it's only spamming light screen because it's the psychic move, and psychic moves are super effective against us. Oh, you're going to be like this, huh? You're going to be like this? Okay, Parasect. I thought Tackle would be stronger, but I do have 6 growth set up, so yes, Mega Drain is stronger. Also, I Gen 1 missed one of those Mega Drains. Real unfortunate. And then I just got a crit on Rapidash. Fantastic. Now I'm down to 2 Mega Drains. Oh, Rapidash. Oh, Charizard. Great. Luckily, I have all my growth set up. So with all of those growth set up, ooh, we're still taking a lot of damage. Oh, Fire Spin. Ooh, okay. And it was a crit. Okay, that sucks. That sucks so much. Okay, well, we're not going to waste time. That battle took forever. Let's just go ahead and get to 55 now. Boom. Resave. We're all good. We're all good. We'll just put the first Pokemon to sleep, and we will not... Oh, right. We don't even need to set it to sleep. We'll just set up all of our growths, because it's only going to use... Yes. Perfect. Alright. And also, we have a lot more special. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had 666 special at one point. We have a lot more than that right now. Well, not a lot more, but, you know, just 2 extra levels makes that big of a difference when it comes to 6 growths. Like, it's a big, big stat change. Oh, you woke up immediately. Okay, well, just go ahead and go back to sleep, please. Crits. Oh, crits. And we're about to get a one-shot, or we're about to get a sweep. No damage sweep. Perfect. Oh, right. I forgot she had one more Pokemon. No biggie. Alright, and we will go ahead and use our elixir. Oh, right, and we have a max elixir, too. So we can use them after all of the battles. I saved myself a full restore, though. Sleep powder. See, the nice thing about growth is... Oh, oops. I was going to say, all of our moves are powered up by growth. So, and our opponents will do less damage thanks to growth. So there is never a bad situation to use growth. Oh, that was stupid. I'm still faster than you? That's crazy. So I'm fully paralyzed, and I'm still faster. I am not faster now for some reason, though. Oh, well. Kingler, probably don't need to put that to sleep. I'll just one-shot it. Marowak, probably don't need to put that one to sleep either. Perfect. Okay, I will need to use a full restore, though. It looks like I'm going to end up using all my Mega Drains every run. So, let's... Elixir. Full restore. And PP up Mega Drain. Perfect. Now we got an extra 2 Mega Drains. Wow. 2? That's kind of low. You would think it'd be higher than 2. Oh, okay. You know, that's fine. Just need to make sure to pay attention when it wakes up. That's one of my biggest pet peeves against myself. I don't read when it wakes up fast enough. Oh, it woke up. Oh, but it's super potioned. Okay. It's going to take 2 turns to use Mega Drain, so it was worth using Sleep Powder there. Oh, Fire Spin. Alright, don't need to do that one. You know what? Screw it. Oh, that is so little damage. Oh, but I crit. Never mind. You just keep swapping out, huh? Okay. So be it. You know, I'm fine with that. Just dealing slow damage to Rapidash every time. Okay, perfect. We'll gladly take that. Boy, this is the best performing 1 hour 31 time I've ever seen. 131, not particularly a good time, but the run itself has felt smooth. Like, I don't know if you guys have been watching this, but the run just feels like it's been going smooth. Things have been going well, and, you know, everything seems to be kind of going the way it's supposed to go. But the fact is, we've had a lot of long battles that have drawn into resets, and also we had to do both Bill and the Pokemon Tower, which have led to this time being bad. And it's still kind of the fault of Venusaur, just for the simple fact that Venusaur only has good grass moves. If it had better moves, it would definitely find itself in a very different situation. I'm using Razor Leaf here because I might need those Mega Drains. Okay, Sludge, that's not going to do anything. In fact, it's not a big deal if it poisons us. Oh, right, it can't poison us. So if you guys don't know, Sludge has a 50% chance to poison. Oh, I missed. Oh, wow. Okay. So Sludge has a 50% chance of poison, but because we're a poison type, it can't poison us. So, you know, the small things that are nice. Oh, okay. A fellow Venusaur. Unfortunately, you are just going to have to be Razor Leafed slowly. Oh, wait, it can use its own sleep powder. No, thank you. We're not going to get hit by sleep powder. No, thank you. I am not going to prolong this battle. Oh, my God. You prolonged this battle, Lance. You did this. Oh, I'm running out of sleep powders. Okay, Lance, just stay asleep. Let's just get this over with. You don't have another hyper potion. No. Yes, perfect. Okay, level 59. And we will go ahead and use our full restore. Oh, right, we don't need it. And max elixir. We're going to go left of Lance, then save, just in case we lose. And now we have Mimic and Solar Beam, just in case things are going very, very bad. Does not look that way, though. Looks like we should be able to set up our growths no problem. And we've got plenty of sleep powder PP. Okay, spoke a little too soon, but no biggie. All right, we have 4, 5, and 6. And you woke up. Let's go ahead and... Okay, acid armor, sure. Razor Leaf miss. That is a 5% chance. Okay. For a second, I thought it was Gen 1ing me. But yeah, there's nothing Muck can do, so I'm just going to go ahead and Razor Leaf. And then the next Pokemon, I'll go ahead and Mega Drain, so that way I save my... Oh, yes. Yes. That was the right decision. We definitely... If there's any Pokemon that can take us down, it's Beedrill. The one with the strongest bug move in the game. With a 4 times weakness to bug. So, yes. Smart play. Minimize. Oh, really? Really? You're gonna do that? Sing? Ooh. Okay, that could have been a problem. Luckily, it wasn't. Sleep powder. Perfect. Mega Drain. Yeah, you're right. There have been Beedrills and Persians everywhere. Usually, those two are not very popular. Oh, full restore. Okay. No. Okay. That was the 3rd time the rival ended up having a Jinx this run, which is pretty unfortunate because we have an ice weakness. Okay, well, that was one of the easiest runs we've ever had, except for the parts that weren't easy. All right, so 527, 135. Where does this put us? It looks like I got rid of the leaderboard. Let me go ahead and pull up the leaderboard real quick. Other materials, rankings, Pokemon Randomized or Poliwhirl. Oh, you just don't want to size right. All right, let's switch over. Okay, so 135. That puts you right... Okay, so I'm gonna have to make some liberties here. So normally, you know, if I were like a die-hard stats guy, I would put it behind Doug Trio. But because I also have to take feel and luck into account, it felt pretty good, and it was unlucky. So we have a few minutes of leeway. So I'm going to actually put it in front of Arbok, despite being 3 minutes slower than Arbok. Oh, you know what? Arbok had 4 resets. No, I take that back. I'm going to put it in front of Executor. I did not like Executor. I hate Executor. I hate relying on Hypnosis. I hate using Pokemon that rely on Hypnosis. Anyways, well played, Steve. Seed would have made an exciting race. Yes, you're right, because we would have had to go to every spot in the entire game. The only place that was really skippable, I don't know what was skippable. I was trying to think. Generally, one of the first places I skip is the Pokemon Mansion, but I can't remember if Pokemon Mansion had a good spot. Plus, I would have 100% checked Pokemon Mansion because I would have skipped Bill in Pokemon Tower like I usually do. Anyways, that was a good run. I like that run. Venusaur was a very intuitive Pokemon to play. It never really felt like it was out of it. Its move variety could be better. If I had picked up Body Slam, this run would have looked very, very differently. Like, if I had picked up Body Slam and we were using Swords Dance Body Slam and we had Razor Leaf as a backup move, I think this run would have had went a lot faster, in fact. I know the growth setups are great and all, but it's not like we needed the speed, the defense, or the special for the most part, because, you know, Razor Leaf was... we used a lot of Mega Drain. You know what? Now that I think about it, actually, we did need Mega Drain. There were a lot of Charizards. Oh, but we would have just been able to Swords Dance Body Slam Charizard. Never mind. Yeah. I think if we had Body Slam and Swords Dance, it would have made a very, very fun run. Oh, my favorite Gen 1 starter is Charizard. I think it's the worst of the 3 starters as an adult. But as a kid, hands down, it was Charizard. The best Pokemon was Charizard. I would have died on the hill of Charizard. Nobody could have told me any differently about Charizard. Oh. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching today's stream. I appreciate it all the way. We are going to be back on Monday, as always, with the Pokemon Blue race. I have not made the ROMs yet, so I don't know what the choices are going to be, but you guys will know when I make the post on Sunday what the week is going to look like. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting. The comments make the run so much better. Anyways, have a nice night, guys. Bye.